Thank you so much, Congresswoman, and she is working so hard for all of us. And I am so excited to introduce another woman who is working so hard for all of us on an issue that is so important but isn't talked about enough. It's the issue of money in politics. We need to give a big round of applause for End Citizens United's Tiffany Muller. Woo!
Thank you so much, and thank you for being here tonight. I'm Tiffany Muller, the president of End Citizens United. And we're all gathered here tonight to say that dark money is not going to buy another seat on the Supreme Court. You know, End Citizens United was created in response to a Supreme Court decision, Citizens United, that merged two really horrible ideas. It said money is speech and corporations are people. That's right. And it put a for sale sign on our democracy. But we're here to take it back. You know, but we know what we would get with Kavanaugh, don't we? And that's why we saw so much passion today at the hearing, because the Republicans are trying to force this nomination through. That's right, we're not going to let them. You know why? We say hell no to Kavanaugh. What's at stake? Kavanaugh would roll back our rights. He would cement into place Citizens United and corporate power. He would take away workers' rights, LGBTQ rights, women's rights. And you know what else? He would put into place more corruption in our system. And we have enough of that. We know that if President Trump, Senator McConnell, Senate Republicans hand the court over to their corporate donors, everything is at risk. And you know, my very first fight in politics was around the marriage amendments in 2004. Yeah, except that didn't end up going our way, did it? And where we put our faith and our hope was in the Supreme Court. And just less than 10 years later, I stood in Washington, D.C., and I married my wife and legally protected our family. And my daughter now is 2 years old, and we face a situation where she could lose those rights and where she could have less rights than I've had as a woman in this country, and where corporations get to take away the rights of workers and take away protections on our environment and just continue to flood our system with money and power. And I'm not going to stand by and just let it happen, and I know none of you are either. The Supreme Court has created the most corrupt and rigged system where those with the biggest check have the biggest say. But we have something more powerful. We have each other, and we have our voices, and we're going to use them. We are the majority. And we say reject Kavanaugh, and the Senate must reject him as well. We need a justice who will stand for us, who will stand up for women's rights, LGBTQ rights, health care, and stand against money in politics. And that's why we say, what do we say? Thank you.